Hello everyone, I'm Video Game Hazard, back for some more Pokemon Fire Red. In the last episode, we obtained our latest team member, Yokozuna the Snorlax, and on this episode, we're going to be continuing on Route 12 here. But we have a long road ahead of us, because we still have a bit of Route 12, about half of it left, and then Route 13, 14, and 15 before we get to Fuchsia City. So, let's just get on the road, because it's going to take quite a bit to get there. First thing we're going to do is stop by this house right here, and talk to this fisherman. I'm the fishing guru's younger brother. I simply love fishing. I can't bear to go without. Tell me, do you like to fish? More or less. Grand, I like your style. I think we can be friends. Take this and fish, young friend. We got the Super Rod. That is far better than the old rod we got before. The Super Rod allows us to catch new Pokemon at higher levels than simply just low-leveled Magikarps like before. There is another type of fishing rod that we have yet to see, which is not as good as the Super Rod, but better than the old rod. I'm kind of surprised that they put the Super Rod here instead of where the good rod is, but whatever. Anyway, we got a Rocker here, Rocker Luca. Yokozuna can deal with this Voltorb, no problem. And I got paralyzed. Of course. But I got a crit one-shot, so it doesn't really matter. And I think that actually mattered for once. I don't know if it would have one-shot otherwise. Oh boy. Okay, he is about to send out an Electrode. This is the evolution of Voltorb, and it is very prone to using self-destruct. So, as one would defuse a bomb, we're gonna handle this very carefully. It will also outspeed you. I believe it is the fastest Pokemon in this game. So, yeah, there's no chance of you outspeeding it unless you're significantly higher leveled. We're just going to use Dig here, and that one-shot's good. It usually goes for self-destruct when it's on low HP, so either hope that you deal about half damage, or simply one-shot it, like I did, if you can. If we go over here, there's a tree we can cut down, and another trainer to fight. Hooray. I'm searching for a Moonstone. Have you found one? I have found several, buddy. I don't have a use for them, but I'm also not allowed to give you them, because game logic, I guess. And I should have healed Yokozuna. Oh well. Oh, what? That was a decent crit, actually. I'm surprised that did as much as it did, but whatever. Yokozuna just eats that. Now we got a Nidorino here, sorry. Get the leftovers healing. Oh, I have used all my PP for Headbutt. Lovely. I guess I'll switch then. Let's go over to Mustafar. And double kick didn't do very much. Let's use a flamethrower. And that's a one-shot. Very nice. Ow! Yeah, I bet that burn hurt ya. Let's grab this item here. It's an iron. I might use that to boost one of my Pokemon's defense later. And I want to say... No, I thought there was a hidden item there. I should actually probably go heal, so let me do that real quick. Alright, we are back over here. I just wanted to heal Yokozuna's PP without having to use ethers or elixirs. So anyway, let's just continue here. We got another fisherman to face. Fisherman Andrew. Wait, it's me! It's me! And he's got a Magikarp. Oh, how embarrassing. It's also an over-leveled Magikarp. You should have been a Gyarados by now, but whatever. Brick Break you go down in one hit. Very simple. Maybe you have something more interesting than a Magikarp. Never mind, you just have two of them. Very cool. Love that. Alright. Heal that damage from leftovers. And then immediately be dealt it again. And Brick Break the second Magikarp. Lost it. You lost my respect as a fellow Andrew for simply using two Magikarp that were overleveled. Good day, sir. We have another tree we can cut down over here. There is actually a hidden item here. Is it on this spot? Yes, a rare candy. So, you can find another one there. You can also find Gloom on this route. I might as well catch this. One, two, three. Nice. Another one added to the collection. And yes, I could have evolved Oddish, but I didn't feel like doing that. There is also one other Pokemon here. Ah, yes, here it is, a Venonat. You can find them here for the first time. I will try and catch this as well. I believe you can also find, Pidgeotto in this area if you don't feel like evolving a Pidgey from the early game. But yeah, Gloom, Venonat, and Pidgeotto, I believe, are the new encounters here. Got the Venonat, and an S-Ball, no less. But that's enough playing around in the grass for now. And also, I need to heal poison that was inflicted on Yokozuna. But I may find a, Wait, do I not have it? I do have a Pecha Berry. I should probably buy more. But anyway, as I was trying to say, that's enough playing in the grass for now. I may go find a Pidgeotto off-screen, unless I manage to find it in one of the other grass patches around, but I'm not going to focus on getting it right now. And with that out of the way, now we're on Route 13, which I believe just has the same encounters as Route 12. Same goes for Route 14 and 15 as well. But, it's just a very, very long path to Fuchsia City. It's basically just a long gauntlet of trainers all the way there. So we are probably going to be here for quite a while. I would like to see if I can get through all these routes in one episode, but I don't know if that's possible. We'll have to see how things go. Anyway, that trainer is not done yet. I thought I took out all her Pokemon, but I guess not. She had a Horsey. We will just do what we've been doing, headbutt it in the face. But not before having her defense lowered. And you didn't one-shot it. Great. Fine. You get a Brick Break to the face instead. Is that what you wanted? For some reason, I think that's what you wanted. Maybe you're a masochist, I don't know. Oh, too bad, I just messed up. We also had a team of only water types that were unevolved. Anyway, more trainers. This bird keeper only had a Pidgey and a Pidgeotto, not really worth showing. Although something interesting actually happened there. Oddish was dragged out into the battle because Pidgeotto used Whirlwind on Yokozuna, which, you know, switches out the opponent for another one of their Pokemon. And I didn't want it to gain HP, so I just kind of let it faint to the Pidgeotto's wing attack. This is what we do when we want to be experience efficient. Oh, Yokozuna wants to learn Body Slam. That is an 85 power normal type move that has a chance of leaving the foe paralyzed. By all accounts, that is better than Headbutt, so I'm getting rid of that. 1, 2, and poof. We got Body Slam. Very nice. And other than Yokozuna learning Body Slam, not a whole lot happened in that battle, so I'm probably gonna cut out most of that. But as we come over here, to Route 13, north to Silence Bridge, which is the way we came, there's a whole fence maze around here. There's also a hidden PP up here. That's one hidden item I remembered was there. I guess we'll just go around battling all these trainers. Probably gonna cut out most of these, but if something interesting comes up, I'll be sure to show it. I suppose one thing I can do in this battle is show off Body Slam, since this is this trainer's final Pokemon, this Pidgeotto here. So we let that rip, and that's probably a one-shot. Yes, indeed it is. Very nice. Don't even get to show off the paralysis, if it even had a chance of going off there. I don't know. But if we go around this way, I should go back and fight this trainer because I don't want to be skipping anyone. Okay, with that out of the way, I will probably show these two battles right here because I don't know, these two beauties really stuck out to me with their positioning. I just always remember they're here because they kind of stand out. She's gonna start with the Clefairy. Well, I'll be using Brick Break. And Follow Me will not work. I don't know how many times I have to tell you this, Clefairies, but it will not do anything in a single battle. So stop doing it. Actually, no, continue doing that, because it means you waste a turn and don't damage me. Well, she has a Meowth as well. Heal back some HP from leftovers. Seriously, that is such a good item. If you happen upon a leftovers, like, put it on one of your Pokemon immediately. Either one that has a lot of HP so that it just never faints, or one that has low HP so that it is less likely to faint. It's over already? Yeah, you just had 2 normal types that went down to 2 Brick Breaks. Sure, I'll play with you, sweetie. So yeah, we have the second one here. I believe she has different Pokemon. Oh, a Rattata. How original. I'm running low on Brick Break PP. Let's just Body Slam it. And a crit. Completely unnecessary. Pikachu is next. Yeah, against my better judgment, I will stay in and use a move that's gonna make contact. Hopefully I don't get paralyzed. Unless this just paralyzes me first. Yep! Oh, I jinxed that one. And of course I can't move. Healing. Double teaming. And... oh, we do it. Cool. I beat the odds. Which technically weren't even against me, but were slightly worse than before, I guess. And you just have another Rattata. That's kind of boring. 2 Rattatas and a Pikachu. It's just the mouse team, I guess. Body Slam again. But not before Hyper Fang. There we go. And those 2 beauties are dealt with. Oh, you little I'm a beast. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you are beauty, so... I am running very low on status healing berries. I really need to remember to buy more items in the next city. What's the science I hear? Trainer tips. You select to switch item. Yeah, I've already talked about that. We have another cut tree here. This is another spot where you can find the same encounters as before. There are no items here, but there are Pokemon. Oh, I forgot you were here. Ditto can be found on Route 13. This is actually a very rare encounter. Let me check the odds on that. But first, yeah, Ditto transforms into the opposing Pokemon, which will then gain all of the moves that you have. So now it has Spore, which I would really prefer not to deal with that. I'm gonna send out Spike. It's also worth noting that Ditto gains all of the attributes of your Pokemon. It gains the type, nature, well, the stats are downgraded to what they would have been at the Ditto's current level, but other than that, it's basically identical to its opponent when it transforms. Okay, I just checked the odds, and Ditto has a 5% chance of appearing on this route, and it was my first encounter here. That is honestly incredible. I don't know why I keep getting this lucky, but hey, I'll take it. I will also take this Ditto, because why not? Anyway. Anyway, as I was saying, if I could not almost have Jeremy be KO'd by a wild Pidgey, I don't even remember what I was trying to say before. Probably something about... I don't even remember. But we have another bird keeper here. He's got Spearow. Maybe we'll even finally see the evolution of Spearow. I don't know if we've come across it yet. Oh, I remember. Ditto is, I believe the one new encounter here. And yeah, I just wanted to stop in there briefly for a chance of getting it. And luckily enough, I did, somehow. But that is, I believe, the only new thing here. And now we're back to just fighting the regular trainers. Okay, you have a Pidgey. That's kind of boring. So yeah, that battle was very boring. It was just 3 Spearow and 2 Pidgey. Kind of hoping for something better, but no. The wind turned. No, buddy, you just had an army of 5 birds that cannot stand up to even a single electric type. Oh, hey look, bikers, something interesting. Maybe they'll have something I haven't seen before. They probably won't, but it's better than fighting a bunch of birds. So let's just put this coughing to sleep, because why not, you know? Spore is just a broken move, so I might as well use it. And then we scratch. And of course you woke up immediately. And of course you used Sludge. And of course that did half of my HP. Of course a lot of things happened. Let's go over to Spike. I don't feel like dealing with coughing with Jeremy. Or any other poison type for that matter. Let's do a Rock Slide and that should be enough. Unless I miss! My luck finally ran out with that. It's about to get worse too since my accuracy was just lowered. Unless I immediately land it. Cool. That works for me. But it did not KO it. Dang it! And now I'm missing Secret Power. Come on! Oh, and you're just making it worse. Come on, coughing. I want to hit you. Please? Please do it for me? Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. And you just have another coughing. Let's have someone deal with it a lot faster. Mustafar, go. Burn the gaseous ball that totally won't cause an explosion. There we go. That's how it's done. Mustafar taking care of business. And he's gonna take care of more business. Burn the ball. And it's gone. Darn, stripped gears. Okay. I believe there's another guy over in this corner. Oh, this goes into Route 14, but I don't know, I basically just count this whole fence maze area as the same route because, I don't know, I never really understood why it was separated like this. It's all effectively the same area, but whatever, I digress. Oh, this guy has something different! Finally, a Doduo! I don't know if we've seen that before. But yeah, two-headed bird. Fun fact, it can learn the move Fly, despite not being a bird that can fly. It is flightless, but also not. So, I like to imagine that it achieves flight by just spinning its heads, or one of them, like a helicopter. That's just always been a funny thought in my head whenever I think of that. Not good enough quite yet. No, your Doduo has not become a helicopter yet, therefore it is not good. This guy right here, my bird Pokemon should be ready for battle. Well, I'll have to see about that. The other guys clearly weren't, so I do not have high hopes for you. Oh, we finally have something interesting here. This is Fearow, the evolution of Spearow. Fearow is one of those Pokemon that I know is decent, but I've never personally used. I also crit one-shot it. I don't know if that mattered. It's not quite as good as the evolution of Pidgeotto, which we have not seen yet, but it is still a pretty solid Pokemon. I might consider using it one of these days, but I'm not quite sure. It's always been a design that I appreciate, but I've never quite given it the chance because I don't always expect it to be the best at battling. Even though it is quite decent, like it has good attack, good speed, but I don't know, maybe one of these days. Oh, this guy also has a Spearow. His other Pokemon weren't really of any note, but hey, I also meant to mention that in that tangent I went off on about Fearow, that I wanted to backtrack over here a little bit because I meant to go into this little corner over here past this Bird Keeper Robert, out of power. Because I want to say there's an item here? No. That would have been a great spot for a hidden item, but no cigar, I guess. Anyway, let's head back over into the start of Route 14, because that is the direction that we need to continue on. And I didn't mean to fight you yet. Have you taught your bird Pokemon how to fly? Well, I don't have any bird Pokemon yet, but I will have one that'll be able to fly before too long. Okay, you're just another boring bird keeper. I don't know why I still have Jeremy in the front. He should not be fighting birds. And after turning that guy's team into KFC, let me finally check this sign that I wanted to check before that guy interrupted me. Route 14, west of Fuchsia City. So we're about at the halfway point to there. And I think that is a pretty good spot to stop for now. So in the next episode of Pokemon Fire Red, we're going to continue on the long trek, on the long way to Fuchsia City. See you guys then.